Hello, my name is Gable Bell. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with my life, as a career, so I'm going to be talking about psychology because that is a personal interest of my own. I will talk about the maturity levels that we all go through in our lives using a personal experience of my own. Now, have you ever been affected by something so profoundly that it affected your thoughts, it changed your thought processes, and it affected your decisions as a person? I know I have. More specifically, my hair. I grew around 10 or 11, I grew to be self-conscious about my curly hair because it was different. It was different than other people's. And I thought different was just bad. That impacted how I felt about myself, and it affected my decisions. My maturity level is different than it was, as Mr. Keegan's social maturity theory can agree. Now, I want you to look back in your life and think of some memories that may prove that your maturity level is different than it was. I'm sure some of you have some funny ones. I know I do. There are 6 stages of social maturity according to Robert Keegan's theory. They are incorporative, impulsive, imperial, interpersonal, and institutional, and interindividual. Now, the first 2 stages, as I just said, are incorporative and impulsive. They solely begin as an infant through being a toddler. So I'm not going to talk much about that because my curly hair self-consciousness started in the imperial stage, which the imperial self is really nothing more and nothing less than just a set of basic needs and whims. So I'm saying that I started becoming more aware of myself as a person physically. So that's how I know that it really started in this stage. My sense of embarrassment and my sense of being different really, it wasn't evolved in this stage, so my feelings toward my hair wasn't negative yet. Next, the interpersonal stage. This is really when things started rolling for me. I started noticing not only myself but other people and how they looked and how they felt and their opinions and their actions. It made me feel embarrassed and shy. It affected how I felt through my own eyes and through other people's eyes. Underline that, because that really is important in this stage, because not only am I looking through my eyes, I'm looking through other people's eyes. This affected me so much that it affected my decisions. I'd always put my hair up. Always. I'd always want to straighten it, and if it was curly, it just was unacceptable. Second to lastly, the institutional stage. This stage didn't play a huge part, but it did play a part in my personality evolving and becoming more well-rounded. I started learning about beliefs, value systems, commitments, that sort of stuff. With that realization, I reached the last stage, interindividual. In this stage, I recognized the diversity of things. People, we're going to be different. Their hair is going to be different. Their style is going to be different. Their accents, the way they acted is going to be different, and that doesn't mean it's bad. And so with that realization, I saw that having curling hair wasn't necessarily a bad thing. It was actually could be an awesome thing. In conclusion, I matured my way through these stages and got to the point where I loved my hair. I'm not saying that I'm fully developed in the last 2 stages. That may in fact take all of my life. But I did reach a point where I grew to accept and be proud of my hair instead of hating it because it was different. Thank you.